guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Matthew Flawless. Today I want to be talking about Jeffreestar. Bloody hell, okay, where do I start? Now, I've been watching him for a very long time. I remember the first time he uploaded, I was watching quite a lot to do with him. But he's one of these guys, unfortunately, that does create a lot of drama. Intentionally, non-intentionally. And I think it's sad because deep down he can be probably a really nice guy, but a bit like myself and the majority of other gay men out there that are watching this, I think he's just a lost soul. He's trying his hardest to be this kind of figure or character that he doesn't really need to be. He's like, I'll try and explain it in the best possible sense. So he's putting on a mask, and no one at the end of the day should feel like they've got to cover themselves up to be somebody different in this life, regardless if you've had a bad past, regardless if you've been on social media and had a bad time, regardless if you've been at school and you've had like a shit past, basically, you know. Yeah, I know Jeffreestar in the past at school was bullied really badly, was treated like shit and stuff like that. But, you know, I hope one day he can be okay. I hope that he can get the help that he deserves. I hope that he can eventually find love. But what I don't agree with at the minute that I've seen in his recent videos is that he gets himself into some kind of drama or mischief, and sometimes us gay men, we do that. We cause drama, we cause issues. We don't mean to, but it's just what we do. And I'll give you an example. Instead of him taking his spite and anger out on, say for argument's sake, his ex-boyfriend that used to be with Nate, he will take it out on things around him. I know that sounds horrible, but I've seen a recent post about him quite recently, and someone reckons that he kills his dogs. Now, that's going to sound awful, and I'm a big animal lover, so I'm really against animal cruelty. I hate that. I remember when I was younger, in my hometown, Great Yarmouth, where I'm originally from, there was this nasty yob that was arguing with his girlfriend, and he actually kicked the dog in the head. It was a puppy, and I was like, bro, you don't do that around me. So like a crazy person that I was when I was younger, I chased him down the road with a fucking brick. I was like, don't do that to a dog! Boof! You know, have a taste your own medicine, you can. I ended up knocking him out, I think, with a brick, and he was later on found on in part with head injury, and we got taken to hospital. But yeah, cut long story short, Jeffreestar is a good person, but at the same time he causes lots of drama and issues for everyone, not just in himself, but in society in general, a bit like not Jeffreestar, James Charles, but worse. I do feel sorry for him in the recent light of activity that's happened to him. He had a car accident, and I'm not sure if this was intentional or unintentional. It was an accident, but I think Jeffreestar, even though he's a nice guy, he does cause drama. He's had a lot of issues building up to something big, and unfortunately it was his recent car incident. But anyways, guys, I'm going to nip it in the bud. Jeffreestar started off being very famous, very successful. He ended up, let me try thinking now. He ended up being very rich, very successful, but now, like, I've seen a pattern. I don't know if anybody else out there agrees with me, but, like, there's a pattern with Jeffreestar, like, his dogs. 2 seconds. Oh, it's no one. His dogs keep dying, and it's just like, well, mate, if your dogs keep dying, why are they dying? They shouldn't be dying. Like, they are beautiful little Pomeranian dogs. And I'm sorry, but if the SPS, can't talk, if the SPS or RSPCA are watching this, then I think they need to be informed of Jeffreestar, because I don't believe animal cruelty is the way. Or, say for argument's sake, this is going to sound horrible, I believe his anger and his frustration gets taken out on his dogs. That sounds horrible. I know it does. I apologise, but I'm telling you now, I think it does. I really do think it does, and that's not a way forward. That's not a way to treat an animal. Yeah, I don't like that. That makes me sad. That makes me upset. Fair enough, Jeffree Star's had issues, like we all have issues in life, but we deal with them and we don't take it out on vulnerable, innocent animals. So I think Jeffree Star is, I hate to say, very twisted, very deluded, very insane. I don't think he gives the makeup industry a good name anymore. I think that people do buy his, that end up buying his stuff. I'm not telling you not to buy it, but just be careful, because you're dealing with, not saying a monster, but you're just dealing with someone that's not very socially, how can I say this? Not very socially accepted anymore. And I think karma will eventually come back and bite him on the bum. I'm a good believer in karma. But yeah, guys, I beg to differ what he's doing now. I think he's recovering from his back injury or something that he had from his car. I'm not sure if that was accidental or done on purpose. But I'm like, I've got a squeaky chair. Hello? I've got a squeaky chair. Yeah, I'm one of these people that... Where's my chair? Beginning to hear and see things then. But yeah, I'm one of these people, guys, that with Jeffree Star now, especially the news and stuff, I just take things with a pinch of salt. I don't believe in anything he really has to say. But yeah, I'm not meaning that in a nasty way. I'm just kind of thinking that he's got really nothing better to do, this Jeffree Star. And yeah, unfortunately, the relationship with Nate. I thought ages ago when Nate got with him that he wasn't really in love and stuff like that. And I'm not saying not initially in love, but you could just tell that Nate, in some of the videos that was even edited by Jeffree Star and his professional film crew, you could just tell that the look on Nate's face, that sometimes, not saying all the time, but sometimes he didn't love Jeffree, and that's horrible. That must have not been nice for Jeffree Star in particular. But we all know, as gay men, you're not really supposed to play with straight men, because you'll only get burnt, bitch. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that's what I thought of Jeffree Star. I'm now going to go because my anxiety is playing up a bit today. Keep going, honest. Yeah, it's not nice living with this heart condition and this anxiety that I've got for life. But my boyfriend has been helping me at the minute, been really kind and understanding and accepting of my conditions and what I've got, and it's worsened. Not good. Anyways, guys, I love you guys lots. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you so much for supporting me, and I shall see you in the next video. Please don't go sending any hate to Jeffree Star in this video. Please don't give him a hard time. I'm only pointing out things that I've noticed. I do think his makeup is absolutely amazing, but he comes across as a very scary, fierce character, which is fair enough because each to their own. People like to be their own person, and if he encourages other gay men out there like myself to want to wear makeup and walk around like fierce monsters for the rest of our lives, do you know what I mean? Then fair enough. I think Jeffree Star has kind of helped a lot of gay men. I'm not gonna lie, he helped me ages ago with my depression, my anxiety. I used to wear makeup quite a lot. My anxiety and stuff like that, it really did, it used to get the better of me. I used to have panic attacks. I didn't used to feel well at all. But then obviously I looked to Jeffree Star. He taught me how to be a stronger, independent person, and I started wearing makeup. And even though I was wearing makeup at the time, it was like a mask. It was like when I got upset or depressed and stuff like that, I would put a mask on because it would make me feel better. But you've guessed it, guys. Unfortunately, masks don't solve everything. It's psychological. And I think a lot of gay men out there that are watching this in the LGBT community, we need a lot more help, a lot more understanding, a lot more love, a lot more care, a lot more deep psychological help these days, rather than painting yourself with a mask like Jeffree Star, James Charles, because it doesn't take away your anxiety. It doesn't take away anything. It doesn't take away your social anxieties, or like, it doesn't take away your problems. It just makes them worse. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.